Hello, hello, my beloved waking gods and goddesses. Welcome to Love, Truth, and Beauty. Do-it-yourself spiritual awakening for divine in the flesh. Now with replays on IGTV at dakini.kiss, where together we learn how to surf and navigate the ups and downs of the totality of human experience, composing a new earth beyond the limitations of this perception managed reality matrix of five senses, having discovered our true divine creative natures in our true sensual sensorial universe of seven senses, creating formless into form outside of the matrix in the true quantum field creation field universe. Before we get started, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all setting so that when I upload videos, the YouTube will let you know. I generally upload Tuesdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. My name is Maria West, and I am your hostess of the highest, here to download, upload, inspire, and usher you into your bestest and brightest selves, your bestest and brightest light, and inviting you all to open your hearts wider and wider and wider still. Hello, my lovey-doves, my darlings, my sweeties, my divine in the flesh. Welcome to episode 197, installment number 20 of our Love, Truth, and Beauty Quickie Kiss. Keep it simple, sexy, rant. Oh, dear God. In my last video, I addressed the basics of being impeccable with your word. The first agreement of the four agreements as per the book, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I've been struck lately by that trending lack of humanity being exhibited regularly as per all the folks that I sit with and my students. I've eliminated much of that. However, I am not exempt. So I thought I'd continue with this trajectory and talk about that second agreement. Don't take anything personally. Because presently I'm in a bit of a spin. I am taking everything personally. And from my attention awakened center screen, I'm about to out my ass and my vulnerabilities by reviewing agreement number 2 of the 4 agreements. Now, nothing others do is because of you. That's kind of a hard one to, kind of get on board with. It's relieving, but it's a bit of a hard one. It's kind of a mind fuck for me. Now, what others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own living, waking movie of a dream within the matrix, right? So logically, I can see, along with my highest and my most awakened self, that when you are immune to the opinions and actions of others in or out of the matrix, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Well, and here we are. Here I am filming suffering fools. I kid you not, apparently. I am taking a whole lot of shit personally. What are those things? I don't think I want to go there right now. Okay, but you can DM me if you're curious. I might tell you. Now, from my studies of the book, The Four Agreements, in which there is the intended expectation that we will not break any of the 4 agreements, we are somewhat set up for failure. I hear this all the time. Ha! Okay? We have an emotional reaction and we take something personally, which feels terrible. This is an entirely normal part of quantum jumping onto higher lifelines from our lower lifelines, our old habits, our old triggers, our wounding. But then there is that inner judge within the matrix, still stuck in the matrix with the various parts of us. The matrix with its victim consciousness, mind control programs of weaponized woundology, okay, which reprimands us via righteous indignation for failing not to take something personally and tell someone to perhaps fuck off or call them out at least. Now, we feel twice as bad, right? The inner judge tells us that we failed and that the victim's voice in our minds accepts this proposal, okay? This is that, inner screen drama, all right? Now, the results of which we're not just only upset, but we also feel like a failure, a fuck up. If you just look at your emotional state, right? If we just look at that, okay? Now, my emotional state at this point seems like things are getting worse instead of better. It can seem like attempting to keep the 4 agreements is causing more problems and making me, feel worse. Yes, I've been there. I've gone there quite a number of times. This is not the first time. Now, if you are aware that you are judging yourself for taking something personally, or feeling dissed, or feeling less than because there's something somebody did or didn't do on your behalf, it can get worse. It can feel worse. Your inner judge might use that awareness to judge and reject yourself for beating yourself up for taking something personally and feeling something uncomfortable. Now, at the beginning of this process and the practicing of awakening, that is waking yourself, seeing reality, and exiting the matrix, the moment you find yourself falling asleep, getting triggered, getting upset, like taking some shit behavior personally, perhaps, the myriad of voices in your head, as in the inner screen drama realities, I call it one of the matrix captures of your attention that renders you into a slumber yet again, will likely use your newfound awareness as material for self-judgment. Do not fall for it. Just be aware of it. This is when I think the 3rd and 4th agreements, don't make any assumptions and always do your best, respectively, are most important. Agreement number 3 and 4, in my humble opinion, gives one immunity from self-judgment. By ceasing to assume, in my case, I'm a fuck up, I missed something, I'm a fuck up in my life, and that I'm doing my best, okay, knowing that this isn't a perfect practice of these agreements, but what a relief, because we're looking for relief. Anytime we're in an emotional or mental spin, using the Abraham Hicks, the law of attraction, we're reaching for a better feeling thought, a better feeling momentarily, even if it's just for a nanosecond, to experience that relief. Now, because I'm old, that's right, over 60, I know without question and assumptions that my best will continually improve over time as I continue to practice waking myself up the moment I get triggered and take something personally, either outwardly or internally in my inner screen. It's about practice, 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 as in psychic martial arts, and to bear witness to my tender morselettes, those vulnerable parts of me gnashing about and being gentle with them. Oh, the advantages and gifts of awakening, self-love, self-care, self-remembrances. Okay, my honey bunnies, my love bugs, my beautiful divine in the flesh, that is my speech. And look at this fabulous Red Riding Hood coat, a gift from my bestie of all time, Karen Goldstein. Mwah! I love you, honey. Okay, please help me grow my channel by giving this video a thumbs up and leaving a comment in the comments box below or in private. I am now holding the comments back and monitoring those myself because there have been some weirdos to the max, okay? Please share this video with your communities, friends, and family members and on social media platforms with whom you feel would benefit from my content. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all settings so that the YouTube will let you know when I upload next. And if you find value, enjoy, benefit from my content and my videos, or are at least entertained by them, won't you please consider supporting my work through a donation? My PayPal link is below, as is my link tree that hooks you up with all the many different ways that you can connect with me and work with me or learn from me. LoveTruth&Beauty.com is getting ready to launch And that's exciting. I thank you all so much for hanging out with me, with your participation and your focused attention. I really do appreciate it. I cannot do this work without you. So until next time, my dear hearts, always act from love, outside of the matrix, from your center screen, attention, awareness, awaken center, composing a new reality, quantum jumping, all your lifelines. That's right. Let's go higher and higher and higher so that we can be the love that we are. We can share our love. We can create. We can make art. We can make music, make love. And you can help me repopulate the true quantum field, creation field universe. Here's to love, truth, and beauty, my beautiful waking gods and goddesses. Mwah!